Good evening, guys. This is D Mace's The Rant, and I'm D Mace, your ranter, and this is The Rant Nation. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So tonight, guys, I'm not going to talk about Spider-Man or anything Marvel. I really want to talk about the recent dropping of, last Sunday, the recent dropping of The Lanterns, the Lantern series. And so I watched it, and I thought it was actually pretty good. It was a little slow. Let me put it to you like that. It's a slow burn. It's a very slow build. But I'm interested in seeing like what they're going to do with this, how this is all going to pan out. Y'all know me, I do spoilers. And so people are saying they like how they don't like Aaron Pierre's Green Lantern character. But here is what I will say about this. Now, just to kind of give some understanding to this. So when you're talking about Hal and you're talking about John, that's his name. You're talking about these two. Of course, Hal's going to be a little bit more loosey-goosey because he has been in this for a long time. So he's at the point right now where he just don't even give a dag on nothing no more. He done been through some stuff. He done seen some things. He wore out. He's tired. He's letting it fly and letting it rip. So that's why he's a little more loosey-goosey. You have to understand John's character in this show has a very militant, military father. So he grew up in this kind of atmosphere, and I can only imagine that he's in the military himself and all this other kind. So for him to be rigid and to be stuck and still and things like that, that makes sense. It makes sense to me because that's who he is. That's how he was raised. Now, I am hoping, and I believe we'll see, him loosen up a little bit more as the show goes on. He got loose at one point in the show where he slept with Mr. What's her name's mother or wife or something like that, which was kind of random to me. It was kind of like, why in the world? Just some random stranger. He just slept with some random old lady stranger who he met at the bar, and the next thing they getting it in his car. I don't know. That was kind of random. I don't think they needed to throw that in there. I got some thoughts about that. They shouldn't have threw that in there. But anyway, that being as it was. But he turns out to be Will's wife, who is this sketchy character in the show that hires Hal and him. Anyway, so just to kind of give you a little bit of my thoughts of this show, and when you check it out. It's on. I was going to say Disney Plus. It's not on Disney Plus. It's on It's on Max. It's on Max, HBO Max. Check it out there. If you have a streaming service, that maybe it's on a streaming service, you can check it out there. Thought it was pretty good. Like I said, a slow burn, a slow build. I'm kind of confused when you do like a lot of back and forth and things like that and callbacks and this, that, and the other. Now, I will say the thing I did see that they did well was they did that pacing of 1996, 2006, 2026. So, they kind of gave you those years and things like that, and you kind of see the progression of everything. So, his father, talking about John's father is wild, man. He's crazy. He takes John outside, and I don't know if it's some kind of discipline measure or some kind of, training or something like that, to the point where he doesn't have any fear. But he points a gun at this guy's head, put an apple on his head, and then shoots the apple off of his head. Now, the crazy thing about this, did not flinch. He did not flinch. And so his father kind of like congratulated him about that, and they went out to go get something to eat and this, that, and the other. Strange. This is the kind of house John grew up in, So, seeing all these different dynamics, there's talk of the Manhunters. There's talk of the Manhunters. So they're mentioning the Manhunters. They're mentioning different things like that. It's a slow burn. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the next episode is going to be. And at the end of this episode, spoiler alert, log off now if you don't want to know this. Spoiler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spoil. How in 2026 gets killed. Because John and the officer lady, they come up to the stadium up there where they were before. And John's sitting there like a frozen popsicle stick with a gunshot in his head. His ring's not there. And so that's how it ends. And so I guess they're going to try to figure out who killed John, how they killed John, you know, where did the ring go, and all these different things of that nature. And I don't think we're done seeing him. I don't think we're done seeing him. So they're probably going to keep doing callbacks to different time frames and things like that. So you gotta stay focused with it so that you don't get lost in the mix of it all. But so far, overall, guys, I'm not gonna make this a long video. Overall, it's good. I like it. I'm just intrigued to see what's gonna happen, how it's gonna all pan out. The actors are doing a great job. I think both the actors are doing a great job. I'm not mad at any of things or any of the casting or anything like that. Just kind of seeing how everything's going to pan out and flush out. It does look like a murder mystery kind of thing, more so than a superhero show, which I hope they find a nice little balance if that's the road that they're going to go. Because we want to see some superhero stuff, you know. And Hal did a little bit of superhero stuff, you know, but we want to see the big roar. Anyway, guys, that's my video. That's what I thought about Green Lanterns on a Lantern show. It's not called Green Lanterns, it's called Lanterns. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you not? Also, I heard that Aaron Pierre is going to be in the Man of Tomorrow movie as John the Lantern. So he's going to be in there with Superman. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Interested to see in that too. But anyway, guys, do me a favor, hit the like, comment, share, subscribe, and have a great night. This is D Mace's The Rant, and I am D Mace, your ranter, and this, y'all know what this is. This is the Rant Nation. Don't even play.